shut down markets in the state. Our correspondent Suchido Ejowo reports that the popular Big Three markets in Rumolimini and other markets in Rumokuta, Mboba and Ogbogoro, all in Obiakpo local government area, have been closed. Also, authorities of Akukutoro local government area have commenced enforcement of the governor's directive with the closure of hospitals, hotels, pubs, brothels and markets. Chairman of Akukutoro local government area, Roland Sekibo, who led the enforcement team in an interview with newsmen shortly after sensitizing residents on the precautionary measures to be taken to curb the virus, said the sensitization process will continue until Nigeria is totally free of COVID-19.
That is the only kind of nice club we'll have that in this local government. We're shutting it down. We'll have like 2 brothels. We're shutting it down. So our markets still have to go down. We provided enough sanitizers. We provided enough detergent that we're sharing across the major communities that made up the local government. And the team for the sensitization will be going around each community. As we speak to you now, they're leaving for Kola. Tomorrow another team will leave for Elin Sangaman and Soku. But it's a continuous thing for us. We also engage our local tank criers to go around the community every day to let them know that this thing is real.
In Obakari, Rumuche, Rumuji, Elele, Lemini, all in Emoha local government area, town criers were deployed to sensitize members of the community on the coronavirus. On the foreign scene, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has tested positive for coronavirus. Johnson, in a short video posted via his official Twitter handle, said he has mild symptoms and will self-isolate in Downing Street. He said he will still be in charge of the government's handling of the COVID-19 crisis.
I've developed mild symptoms of the coronavirus, that's to say a temperature and a persistent cough. And on the advice of the chief medical officer, I've taken a test that has come out positive. So I am working from home, I'm self-isolating, and that's entirely the right thing to do. But be in no doubt that I can continue, thanks to the wizardry of modern technology, to communicate with all my top team to lead the national fight back against coronavirus. And I want to thank everybody who's involved.
And in sports, the rampaging pandemic coronavirus has hit the Nigerian sports scene following the latest diagnosis of a former sports commissioner in Ogun State, Bukola Olapade. Olapade confirmed on his social media handle that he has tested positive to COVID-19 and was already on self-isolation. The sports enthusiast was said to have contracted the disease while abroad. And that's the wrap of the news update at 1. Stay safe. I am Wealth Wilson, as today's hustle comes up next. Thank you for listening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Have you heard that coronavirus has been confirmed in Nigeria?
My brother, don't panic. The Federal Ministry of Health and Nigeria Center for Disease Control have advised that everyone should do the following to stay safe.
Tell me.
Wash your hands regularly with soap under running water. Use hand sanitizer if there is no water. Cover mouth with bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose the used tissue and wash your hands immediately. Avoid touching eyes, nose, mouth with unwashed hands. Clean frequently touched objects and surfaces such as door locks, tables and chairs.
You don't mean it.
Avoid close contact with sick persons or anybody coughing or sneezing.
Please, Mary, what are the symptoms of coronavirus?
Any person infected with coronavirus have fever, cough, difficulty in breathing and shortness of breath.
Don't panic. Coronavirus is preventable. If you have traveled to any country with reported local or community transmission, stay indoors and away from people for 14 days. If you develop any of the symptoms mentioned above, call the Nigeria Center for Disease Control NCDC toll-free line 0800-97000010. Share information about coronavirus only from verified sources like the Federal Ministry of Health, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, and the World Health Organization WHO. This message is from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control NCDC, the Federal Ministry of Health, and partners.
Information is key, but analytical information, now that's the real deal. Have you ever imagined all the in-house presenters of Today 95.1 FM on one show? Ta-da! Your dreams are about to come true. Get an avalanche of views, all that your mind can access when it comes to information on The Lens. Listen to all the presenters thrill you. Catch us every last Saturday of the month between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. as we examine topical issues on The Lens. One table, one platform, one mic. Different views, different personalities. The Lens, a mirror of your mind.
It all begins with breaking news.
Now make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play, undercurrents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today 95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt. Every weekday at 4 p.m. Get on the platform on radio and be served.
All right, good afternoon to you and welcome to today's Hustle here on Today 95.1 FM, your premium talk radio station. Yes, we talk and we talk and we talk. And yeah, we still keep talking even when they say we should self-isolate. We still talk because we are talking for the development. Hi guys, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Canada Wealth.
Good afternoon, guys. Very well. Well, apparently today is a Friday, right? And it is the last edition of today's Hustle for the week. And we'll try as much as we can to wrap up everything we've talked about during the week because apparently that's what's still trending.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. And when you say that's what's still trending, you're talking about the fact that it is still coronavirus, COVID-19 that is in the news. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it a notch higher. We're going to be looking at it from, what other countries are doing, in Canada, in United States, in the UK. The Prime Minister of UK has got it now.
Yes, confirmed positive. That's Boris Johnson.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at how you'll be shocked. Oh God. I heard what is being done in the UK. I heard it this morning. My friend out there, he sent a voice note, which I'll be playing on the show. You will be touched. But then I'll be calling someone from Lagos. Or we'll be calling someone that the listeners do know, actually, because she was on the show one time. And we'll be looking at, some of the measures put in place because Lagos is like it's not in Nigeria because, did you see the report where they said that they have made makeshift marketplaces? Yeah. So as to, oh my.
You see, that's really nice and responsive, right? I do feel for those persons in Rivers State here, you would know that tomorrow marketplaces would be seeing, a final closure or lockdown to further notice and all of that. And then you ask yourself what is going to be the fate of people who probably do not have the money yet to, get foodstuff and stock up their houses and all. So I do feel that we'll be looking at all of that, throwing more light and seeing what the government could have done or should do after locking down the markets.
But do you feel like River States can take a cue from Lagos?
That's what we're going to be finding out on the show. That's what we're going to be finding out on the show because if the homeboy here sitting here stocked up, I don't know what you are talking about, but anyways, I'm gonna be talking to Henrietta Bote. She's in Canada. I don't know where in Canada she is, but we'll be talking to her and she'll be giving us some of the policies put in by government, measures that the government has taken to ensure that the people do not suffer from it. All right, good afternoon to you, Henrietta. You're live on the air.
Good afternoon. Hi.
Yeah, so sorry, educate me. Where in Canada are you again?
Okay, so I am the province of Ontario.
All
I
right.
stay in Toronto.
All right. So, what is the situation of things there right now?
Yeah, so their case is growing every day. It's actually not as much as the US, obviously, but there's been sort of like a lockdown policy now. Basically, it's just the essential businesses that are open. So places like, like grocery stores,
All right.
pharmacies, alcohol stores too.
Really? Alcohol are essentials?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is pretty essential because I know we can apparently the thing is they can't just cut off people that take alcohol, like alcoholics, like they don't want to overflood the hospitals. So that is definitely an essential store. Funny enough, even cannabis stores are open as well.
Okay, I do hear cannabis is legal, in
Yes,
Canada. All right.
it is legal here.
Yeah.
So those are open. So yeah. A lot of streets are empty. I stay right in the middle of the downtown Toronto. It's basically like the hub, which is very busy, and places are empty. There are barely any cars on the road. Barely any people outside.
Are people still moving? I mean, are people still allowed to move?
Still are. The thing here is that they try to tell you if you don't have to go outside, you should not, right? So there are still people that go outside, but it's just it rarely happens. Like once in a while, you just see people walking on the road because people don't want to stay cooped up at home, right? Like some people just go outside, take a walk, come back. People go out for their groceries, things like that. So yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the government policies put in place, like palliative measures, to ensure that the people, don't really get to suffer? I'm talking about economic policies and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I believe they're trying to roll out the in terms of finances, especially for the fact that a lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of self-employed people don't have money. The government is trying to do this thing. I know they're still in the works trying to roll out money for that, but there's this sentence that just keeps popping out, which is basically they might be giving out $2,000 every month to every Canadian citizen or like every Canadian family. So it's something they're starting. It hasn't started yet. It's still in the process. But I know there are some banks that are, like people are starting to take out loans, things like that. But the government is definitely working towards that. So
what about foreigners like you? What package do they have for you?
Yeah, okay. So for me, the good thing, I'm quite lucky because I still get to work. I basically just moved my workstation home now, so I work online. So I'm basically still getting paid. In terms of foreigners, that is something that I think, honestly, they haven't gotten to it yet.
All right.
Every country wants to protect its citizens first before they, So I think that there will be something in place. It's just not, I hate to say, but it's not like necessarily a priority for them per se. So it's just, everyone's kind of like just looking after themselves for now. But the government is definitely putting their citizens first.
Okay.
And then I believe,
All right. So confirm this report now that the government also said that, house rent for 3 months or thereabout is not going to be paid. They're going to take care of all of that. That's what we had over here.
Okay. So I think they said that they more so directed that towards landlords with mortgages. So they're like, landlords, we're sort of going to like suspend or like waive. I think they're more so suspending the people's mortgages. So people that are paying mortgages on houses that they own or apartment buildings, condos, things like that. They're basically putting the onus on the banks to basically suspend that. Now, for the rent part, there are no landlords that are out here saying, you're not going to pay rent. Like, as far as I'm concerned, or I'm still aware, your rent is still expected. Like my building, they came and they just put like a notice on the door and they were like, pay your rent online. Don't come into our office, pay your rent online. So for now, the renting, I think people are trying to like gather, like basically tenants are trying to gather together and say, if they are suspending landlords and their mortgages, then we shouldn't be paying rent. But so far, none of that has really come into place because, things like this, it makes sense to meet up like organizations, do something. But since everyone's stuck at home, right, it's not that easy.
It's difficult,
together.
All right.
Yeah, difficult. So for now, people are still paying rent.
All right,
people
then.
don't want to, but yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Henrietta. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you stay well in self-isolation.
Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. What do you guys make of this? First of all, before we talk to people in other parts of the world, first of all, these are the mortgages have been cancelled. People who mortgages are like some kind of loans, I believe, from government, and now all of those have been waived aside for the meantime, so that the people can survive this coronavirus. Let's bring it home now. Do you see any much
I think
semblance? From the government with what has been done in a country like Canada.
Definitely, our government, the government of Nigeria, has to take some cue from what is being done in Canada, because what the government of Nigeria is doing right now is trying to contain the virus and trying to contain the spread. What they are not doing is trying to ease the lives of people and make them more comfortable. Access to stay at home. Markets are going to be shut down. People are going to need money. Some people don't have money to stock up their houses. You see how they've made things easy for them. Now, she talked about some essentials. Alcohol was bad. I really don't know why. She said cannabis was bad as well. But, we have some essential markets. We have some essential things that people would need on a daily basis.
And government has not been able to define what essential is. They just said essential, but we've not defined it here in Nigeria.
Yeah. For me, I feel essential should include food, should include some pharmaceutical products people would need, should include, I don't know if alcohol will be part, but should include things that people would need, especially food. Now, people can't, you can't exactly shut the markets down because you don't know when exactly this would end.
All right.
So if you can take a cue from this, create some sort of environment where people can come and shop without necessarily having contact with another person and having the prices regulated as well. That would really do well to help us. If the government could also help with them. She talked about some amount of money to be given to
$2,000, to the Canadians, yeah.
Did she mention a time frame like maybe
every month?
Every month.
And
so that
I need to emphasize on that every month.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$2,000 would be about.
No, let's not do that.
Okay. But that's a lot of money. Now, if the government of Nigeria, we were talking about 10,000 naira yesterday, and people were saying it's too small. I also do believe it's too small, except if it's on a daily basis or
on a monthly basis. Yeah,
on a monthly basis, it's still too small because look at $2,000.
But it's something. Paying transportation is something.
No. Let's look at this in context. $2,000 for people who are relatively comfortable, who live in a comfortable country. They have lights, they have things that they need, and here 10,000, which is not up to about 10% of what $2,000 is.
No, see, you can't equate them because $2,000 might just be $10,000. 10,000 naira.
Because they aren't paying taxes at the moment. They aren't paying rent at the moment.
Anyway.
So how?
I don't know how you. But I'm saying 10,000 naira and $2,000. Maybe over there, the worth of $2,000
it should be depending on the cost of living.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know what makes their cost of living so high? Tax. Right, they pay lots and lots of tax.
All right,
but now those tax have been
removed.
Waived now. So you don't pay the electricity bill. You're not paying for gas. You're not paying for lots of things. So basically, what you use the $2,000 to do is to stock up, is to get essential stuff that you need, as that when you need them every month.
Unless there's the price regulation as well there.
Maybe there should be. Yeah,
hiking
when
price
a government decides to do things like this, even the Nigerian government, when you decide to give everybody money, you already know that people would want to inflate prices on this because they know that now everybody has $2,000, and so what you do is also to regulate the prices of those things.
Like what happened in America, where Trump made sure certain people did not increase the prices of their commodities.
I was watching a video of Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, and it was saying if a store owner or a retailer or the owner of somebody who sells something to you increases the price above the regulated price, those shops should be shut down.
All right,
simple.
All right, let's go over to Lagos now and get to and get to feel the pulse of what is happening in Lagos. We're going to be talking to Daisy. If some of you know Daisy already, she was on Today's Hustle not too long ago.